Hey, Blue family. Happy Wednesday. What are we humping today? Halfway to Friday. How are you? Blessed and happy, I hope. Um, to all those that are not on Telegram, I did update everybody there that granddaughter Harley had a successful surgery. She's at home, she's resting, recuperating, healing, doing well. Thank you for your continued prayers. Okay. So, normal show today, we'll do the hour and a half because there are not cookies involved today. And let's get to it. Let's jump over to coffees first. And there's still plenty of room for, coffees or the starred. I've only got 5 starred. So you got a couple of minutes to put some in there before we pause them. Okay? All right, let's see. Miss Colleen has the first 3 questions today. First one. My daughter has a home staging and design business. Her questions are, is she going to move the location of her business or stay where she is? All right, we're going to do these one at a time. Let's see. She's going to move the location of her business or stay where she is. She's gonna move it. Finances are the issue right now. Okay, so this is moving to another location, better offer, a new deal, new contract. Right now, she's kind of waiting for the financial. She may be waiting on you, Mom, for RV to help her out. God will show her where to go. This is also a representation that she needs more publicity so she can, put herself and her business out there. Now, it does say that the real estate location of where she's going to go, it's going to be a battle. Looks like that there's prime real estate is the issue. It depends on how much money she has to invest in it. If she's got the money, go for where she can get the best, like I said, publicity. She will move it. It's just going to take a little while. Okay. She'll be happy. And where she moves it might actually shock her a little bit, but she'll start over again. But there's your temperance. She's got to be patient. Right now, I think the hindrance is financial. Where she really needs to be to boost her business is a little more costly than what she'd like. Okay. All right. Second question. Hi, Rock. Are you still painting? Oh, my goodness. You're going to have a brand new house before it's over with. All right. Second question. Will the relaunch of her design division be successful? Okay. Design division be successful. Yeah. It will. It will. And actually, she'll do quite well. She's going to be we just discussed new location and everything. Something's going to call her to go. There's your victory. This is movement. This is victory with the move. It will be successful. Um, like we just talked about, advertising is huge. Okay. Page of Swords is getting the word out there. It will be successful. She's got a lot of unnecessary anxiety and worry about this. It's not needed. She's going to be sitting pretty. All right. That's doing quite well. She's really just in the matter of balancing out all those details we just talked about, location, advertisement. But this says victory. She will be successful in the design. Now, that last part, will the relaunch of her retail division be a success? So this is a different division. Let's take a look. Will the retail relaunch? Yeah, once she moves it. Yep, absolutely. Look here. This is celebration. Once you've moved, once she's actually moved it, these are movement cards. That's triumph. Once she, and this is the past. So once she has figured out where to go and gets it all relaunched, she will be successful. She's got a lot of great moving parts with all the different divisions that she has. This is all the elements working together to manifest success. She's going to do it. She has to learn to trust herself more and her own instincts and designs and the way she wants to run her company. This is her own intuition and trusting herself, okay? Her own integrity. Her word is what her business stands on, along with her talent. She's got to do away with the worry, be patient. It'll all work out. So she's got successes with all of these, okay? All righty. Okay, so those were Miss Colleen's. Let me get caught up on the stars and see where we're at. We'll paint for cookies. Well, chocolate chip or sugar cookies. I just made a ton of sugar cookies, Halloween decorated ones for the babies. I didn't even eat one of them. I sent them all out of my house. It's safer that way. All right. I could ship you some, Rock, but they might be green and fuzzy by the time they get there. Stars, star, star. Thank you, Terry and Rock, for putting in the copy page. Starring, starring. Wow, Moon. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. She wasn't home even 2 hours from the hospital yesterday, and she said she wanted a Fig Newton cookie, and I'm like, can't eat a Fig Newton cookie. She settled for ice cream. All right, we've got 16. Well, we could do a couple more. I still have a couple coffee questions to do. Angie's got the next one. Happy Wednesday, she says. Does my mom or dad have a message or advice for me from the other side? My dad would have been 83 on October 17th. Mom would have been 79 on October. Oh, that's sweet. They shared a birthday. They've been in my thoughts a lot lately, probably because they're around you a lot. They're cheerleading you on, Miss Angie. All right. Moon, I wouldn't really call it willpower. I call it, I don't want to puke. I can't have sugar. It does not like me. So I just soon get rid of it. Gabby didn't eat any. Lee didn't eat any. We didn't eat them at all. So I gave them away. Miss Angie, what do your parents want to tell you? Now, if it's a lecture, are you going to yell at me? You're the little engine that could. Just keep going. Just keep going. All right. Yeah. Don't jump off the cliff. But this is proceed and go with faith in what you want to do. Keep going. Here's your new beginnings. All right. Your parents are encouraging a jump start because in the past, it seems like you were kind of in a little bit of a limbo. Maybe spiritually, maybe something was going on in the 3D that kind of hindered your growth, or at least your peace of mind. And they kind of felt that they needed to come in and kind of give you a little boost, get you back. We get stagnant sometimes, and your parents are coming in there with the cheerleading pom-poms. So mom and dad are here as the king and queen of cups. We need to remember what these mean. We have to trust our intuitive abilities more and reel in the emotions, setting boundaries with people that trigger you. And a lot of times those can cause the setbacks. Mom and dad are saying, it's okay. Things happen. Pick yourself up and keep charging forward. So give yourself a little bit of time. But your realignment, you're getting yourself back in alignment and balance moving forward. Just in time, because it looks like things are going to be speeding up in your life. But the unnecessary worry and anxiety, I just said it's unnecessary. So whatever has kind of tipped you off just a little bit, mom and dad are there to encourage you to keep going. It's just a setback. No worries. Okay. Did you say sing happy? They're singing happy birthday. Did you sing happy birthday to them or say happy birthday on their birthday? Because they're very appreciative. Let's grab some more stars. And I think you said happy. They heard you. They appreciate it. That was very sweet. You know what I do for my loved ones? I always tell Yeshua to, he knows the depths of my heart. And I always tell him, give this person a gift from me. And I always check later in the day to see what it was. It's usually something very sweet, like art, like my higher self would have painted, or a song. The first year Michael had, he had passed, Yeshua sang him a song, and that was very sweet. All right. Let's pause. We're at 22 questions. Oh, it's the 22nd. 22. It's a good number. All right, so let's pause them and jump back to, thank you, Nikki. All right, let's jump back to the coffees. Caroline, hi, darling. Good morning. I have two today. Okay. Will my son get the job at Lowe's? If not, a job soon. He's been looking for a month. A message from creator, please. Thank you so much for all you do. I love you. I love you. Okay. So let's do this job at Lowe's first. Yay or nay? And if it's a nay, we'll see if he'll get something. Jobs are kind of scarce right now. I don't know if it's the economy. I have no idea. You would think it'd be picking up because usually we have seasonal jobs, even if they're just temporary with the holidays coming up. You'd think. But what do I know? He's going to get a job, but I don't feel that it's Lowe's. I think he's put in applications everywhere. You said he's been looking for a month. He should get excited because this is a different, separate offering from a different business in the community. Actually, I think it's more than one offer because there's a little bit of a warning here, Caroline, to make sure that he doesn't jump the gun and make too knee-jerk reaction. Think things through. Like before he takes the part-time job, he might want to analyze to see if there's a better offer coming in. But here's the new job, so he will get it. But he's got multiple offers here. I'm curious to know, with this being a reconciliation job, if he had considered going back to an older job. Somewhere where he used to work or in the same line of work. It will pay off, but I don't know that it's Lowe's. I get it that there's other offers that he's put in. So don't tell him to set his heart on Lowe's and keep his options open, but no knee-jerk reactions. New job card, though. Okay. I don't know. Wings told me to pull two more. Yeah. I don't think Lowe's is going to be, this seems more of a disappointment. The investment in new workers is an issue. Lowe's has got issues here. There's the tower and loss. I think for his benefit, it may not be a good idea to work for them. I don't know why. It just says Lowe's has problems. We don't want him to get a job and then lose it within a week for layoffs or whatever reason. Okay. So he will get a job, but I don't feel Lowe's. Okay. All right. Now you wanted a message from creator. So let's see. I'm going to change decks because I felt wings shifting, and I know that feeling. That means he wants a new deck because he's a drama queen. I'm just saying. All right. Message from creator. Sometimes I think creator's face palming all of his children right now. Patience, patience, patience. Yeah, I agree, Nikki. The end of the year, the quarter budgets, they start slowing down the hiring. I only got so much money left in the budget to hire. Ooh, Miss Caroline. Beautiful message. I love it when our creator comes in and we get the smack on the hand every once in a while, but he's always encouraging. This is continue working, taking action with group community projects. We all know what those are. Okay. This is something you've been working long and hard about in the past. That's your worker bee card. Getting all your ducks lined up exactly how you want it laid out. This is going to be manifesting very, very soon. Okay. I know you're just waiting for the word to start your mission. You're going to be in the near future, but do not limit yourself. You're going to have many, many options, and they're all going to flourish, and you're going to be happy with them. Yeah. Well, this is encouraging. He's always telling us, stop worrying about it. We know this. But our burdens are coming to an end. 9s are almost done. 10s are wrapping it up and completing. So I know you're sick of hearing that too, but this is from the Creator. All right. Things are going to go well. Things. He said, no, you're going to do that base card too. Okay. So the 2 base cards. Everybody in your life that you feel that they're accusing you of you're full of crap, but none of this stuff's ever going to happen because we're told we're crazy all the time. Depends on who tells me, whether it's an insult or not, right? Tell those backstabbers and I don't like the term Debbie Downer, but I don't know what else to call them. You're going to tell all those people, the naysayers in your life, to fuck off. Okay? Not right. There you go. Just saying. Great message, though, Caroline. Creator loves you, is encouraging you. I think I can. I think I can. So we're all the little engine that could today. Okay. I think that was it for the coffees. Nope. Someone. Good afternoon, darling Jen. Good afternoon, love muffin. All right. Last week, I had a dream I was getting a new ability. Ooh. You have to wear pants. Sorry. Everything in my dream was very beautifully colored. Is this a new gift Spirit has bestowed upon me? And any information pertaining to the dream, please and thank you. I love it when we're in different densities and realms because there's colors that we've never seen before. It's really cool. All right. It's nice to be able to start to see beyond the veil, even though people tell us we're crazy. Take it as a compliment. Yes, thank you. I know I am. That's exactly what it is. So the divine creator is allowing you to see beyond the veil. That's the high priestess. All the secrets, God's hidden world, a lot of his hidden things. People, it's not just you, not to take away from your gift, but that veil is slipping. It just requires you to focus a little bit harder. Okay. So if you take this gift under your wing and really put the effort in and pay attention to divine creators, symbols and messages, you'll be able to hone in on this. Yes, this is a new gift. Congratulations. Beautiful. And you're going to be really good at it. But I always tell people the 9 of Cups is sitting pretty. But I also tell people don't be the arrogant asshole that it can be. Okay. I'll tell you how it is. We don't take advantage and flaunt our gifts to make other people feel bad. I'm not saying that you will, but that's the meaning either way of the card. Okay. So you'll start to see different colors, but you're also going to see other things. I'm going to say something really weird because that's what we do here. And you tell me if it makes sense. You will be able to see sound and hear colors and taste them. We take for granted the five senses that we were claimed that we only had. You have so many more senses. So, if that makes sense to you guys, when they start blending together, your ascension is progressing very well. Okay. All right. So, you're going to be able to, there's always a phrase, I have eyes in the back of my head. Every mama says that. Wait till you can subconsciously and consciously see behind you 360 degrees. Yep, you will. I'm not saying Miss Mary's head's going to spin around like the Exorcist or anything. That'd be cool. To be like an owl. Yeah. You'll be able to sense and see and taste and smell and all those things, and they start blending together. Congratulations, Miss Mary. Wonder which color tastes best. You know how Crayola took the crayons and they named them after food? Like the yellow orange one's supposed to be mac and cheese. I wonder if it's like that. That'd be interesting. Okay. All right. I think we're ready for our stars. Who's our first star? Miss Linda. Jen, does my dad have a message for my son Jordan? And will it be a good gay for both of us? If you want to be, it's not up to me. But I'm assuming you meant day. All right. So does your dad have a message for your son Jordan? Wow. Your dad comes to Jordan in his dreams. How do I know that? Because that's the moon card. That's the dream state. Jordan knows this. It's just not understanding what the message is behind it. So your dad is telling Jordan not to limit himself. Okay. Feeling trapped, regardless of how old Jordan is. Do not put yourself in a bubble and your capabilities. He needs to be more patient with himself. New project, new plan, new creation here. Something Jordan's going to start doing. He's been wanting to do. He's going to start a new project. But he really needs to be more patient with himself. It's also a good indication your dad is a guardian for Jordan as well. But that's tempering the temper, having more patience with himself. Don't underestimate your abilities, Jordan. You just need to balance yourself out. Okay. Linda, your dad is indicating your family tree here. He's with multiple generations, all that have left this world. This is well aspected. It's not a FO card. It just means those that have gone, your dad is with them, with the divine creator. There's a strong female presence here. The Empress comes in. Now, I don't know, Linda, if it would be your mother or a mother figure. Can't be grandmother, but she's higher up with the mother rankings. But he's with this female. Okay. Jordan needs to stop being so hard on himself and saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. Take that leap of faith and start that new project that he wants to do. Your dad's coaching him. Just do it. He's too hard on himself. Okay. Mary's head already spins around. Okay. You should film that. I want to see. All right, Linda. So That's the message for Jordan. Let's go to Marcia has the next one. Hi, Jen. Can you please tell me it's okay to listen to one of your old podcasts on my tablet under my pillow to help me sleep? That'll put you to sleep, won't it? Can the cards tell me how does that affect me, or does it? It's not the podcast I'm concerned about. It's the electronic near your head under your pillow. First of all, we don't want the battery to explode and catch on fire. Second of all, the frequencies that close to your head at night is a little concerning, but I will pull cards for you. You've already been doing this. Okay. I'm a little concerned that it's going to cause you more of a lack of sleep. Okay. So this is a loving feeling to hear me basically with the collective, whether it's a roundtable podcast or me just picking on you guys. This is in the past. I think you've already been doing this just to help the messages. This is the current situation. This is something that has to be done very strategically because of the issues I just talked about. Okay. I'm a little concerned that this in the future is going to cause more loss of sleep. So you're being called to listen to something else, more of a meditative thing. I am not good at leading meditation. Okay. All right. So maybe more of a meditative podcast, if you will. But the strategy of the tablet near your head is an issue for me. I want you to think if there's other options. Okay. Old school headphones that aren't all the Bluetoothy stuff. Think of it a different or more strategic way. But go into more of the frequency meditations, the 528s, the 432s, the what are some of the other nature sounds even, but the singing bowls, things like that are going to be more beneficial to your rest state than listening to me yap my jaws. Okay. I think that the up and down energies of the show sometimes could be, it's not steady enough to be relaxing. Everybody has their own opinion, but according to the cards, you might want to rethink this. Okay. All right. I agree, Moon. Put frequency music on using TV speakers or something like that. Very, very softly. Just softly. Okay. Try that. All right. Jonna's got the next one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. Does Oliver visit sometimes? And is he who I feel touching my feet? Ooh. Somebody getting touchy-feely with Jonna. All right. Changing the deck again. Is Oliver visiting? Anybody else in a windstorm? Wind is really bad. And we're under our first frost advisory. How's the weather near y'all? Oliver's not the only one. Oliver's more of a guardian. Okay. So you have 3 here working together. Oliver's the guardian. You have a strong fatherly presence here. This is masculine energy. Someone that had a slow transition over. Who's touching your feet? Female. This is you resting, sleeping. Female. Divine, positive. Someone you can trust. I almost wonder, Jonna, when you're in your dream state, do you feel like sometimes you get stuck there in a different density and you need a little nudge on this end to pull you back over? Because this is being in limbo in a different world. And this is more of a guardian, that female that comes around you to pull you back to earth, basically. Well, this density. Does that make sense? Oliver's there, guardian, but not touching your feet. This is a female guardian. You have 3, Oliver being one of them. So, Jonna, you rack your brain and try to figure out who that is. You may not be able to figure out. I try to tell people all the time, this could be multi generations. It could be some great grandmother that you've never even met before, that are in your soul contract to be a protector. Guardian angel. It did not specify. Okay. When you're awake, you feel in limbo. Well, distractions can do that. Heavy meditations can do that. But your guardians are there to reel you back in. She's doing that for you. You're almost stuck between realms. We want to keep you tethered. And the deeper we get into meditations and prayer, the longer that tether gets. I've been so far out there that someone's had to physically touch me, or Wings has had to push me back down. It's a good indication you're really good at meditating, but be careful. Make sure you're doing your prayers of protection before you run off and astro travel, okay? Okay. Rock's taking 5. Well, take 10. It takes 10 minutes to drink a cup of coffee, Rock. Come on now. All right. Let's refresh our coffees. All right. We have, Eva's got the next one. Hi, Jen. I'm feeling very, very weird today. Well, that's because you are. What? Not well at all. I'm sorry. Dizziness, vertigo, nauseous. What's going on? You crazy? Huh? Yeah, frequencies are crazy. We're changing moon phases right now, too. So let's take a look. It'll tell us if you're just feeling poorly. These daggone meat sacks. Have you crossed off all the eliminated? I'm not dehydrated. My blood pressure's okay. It's not low blood sugar. I'm sure you've done this. That's what we check off first. I don't think you're the only one. You're not the only one. This is the whole daggone collective. Everybody else feeling puny in your own way? That's what we call it. Yeah. This is everybody. The energies are heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. We're in a change phase. What do you call it? Transition. It'll get better. It will get better. Lots of threes. You may feel this for the next 3 days. You have 3 threes in here. Okay. So the next 3 days, this is future. This is for all of us. Take a little more precaution in the actions that we take. We should always pray up and armor up before we do anything, but it seems like we need to add to this just a little bit more. Energies are really strong. You're going to come out okay. I do not get anything in here that you're sick, other than ascension sick. Okay. These are all positive victory cards. We will stabilize. Okay. We just need to wait. There is always, okay, Wings. Oh, see. He still encourages you to do the 3D things, is like drink lots of water. Okay. They go hand in hand. So our physical temple bodies, nourish it the best you can in the 3D sense. But this is something we're going to have to wait out. Anybody else feeling exhausted and tired? I have my own reasons 3D wise, but we are changing. Moon phases changes. It's just crazy. All right. Standing tall, kind of. Standing tall and leaning to one side, Rock. Yeah. Yeah. Take it easy. Don't push yourself too hard. Try not to fight too many people. Stay out of jail. Guard your energy. Let's pray up just a little bit harder. You'll get through it. I promise. Okay. Susie. Hi, Jen. Can I get a general reading for the next couple of weeks, please? And thank you for all you do. You're very, very welcome. That's pretty general, so we'll pick up on the energy that Spirit thinks you need to hear the most. Chili was good. All right. How spicy was it, Rock? Because I don't like spice. Did you put pineapples in it? I'm just asking. I know. You just threw up a little bit in your mouth. Okay. Yeah, Miss Mary, do what you can. Take your vitamins. If anybody can afford to buy it, I bought it a long time ago in bulk so I could have it for months on end. But black seed oil, it's a good detox, but it's also a good energy booster. Okay. All right. General reading for 2 weeks for Miss Susie. Let's see what she needs to hear. Lion card. Who are you? Oh. A bossy. You have the Emperor that flew out. That is take charge. I'm the leader. I'm the boss. All right. Yeah. Redirect your focus. All right. Miss Susie, I don't know if you're involved in anything court-wise. If it's not a legal matter, it's just a matter of finding balance in your life. I'm curious, Miss Susie, is there a court something going on with a son, a nephew, or this is weird because this is a loss of finances. Someone has told too many fibs. I don't know. This leadership role is you speaking your mind, using your words to assist and help this person. Miss Susie, you'll let me know if that resonates with you. I don't know if you know anybody in the middle of a court battle. It will get better, but you're going to have to be patient. This is rough. Somebody has been saying something. This is the next 2 weeks. So if it hasn't happened, it could be a warning for what could happen, right? All right. Not spicy. Wife don't like it spicy. That's because Donna's smart. Yes. They're going to try a thing with the chili. I'll post photos. Ooh, good. Pineapple on the side. Just saying. Joe Petrie, you're tardy. You can go to the principal's office. Lots of breaks. Absolutely. Okay. Let's go. I think we're back to our stars. All right, Miss Mary. Will I get good results from the heart monitor study? It will find that Miss Mary actually has a heart. Shock face. You have a heart. Don't work too hard, Rocco. You can't go to the principal's office. Well, you be sitting there by yourself because I am the principal, so I'll let you stay in class. Behave yourself. All right, Miss Mary. What is this heart monitor going to say? Oh, and I want to tell everybody, Miss Elisa Sayoni says, thank you for the birthday wishes. Miss Mary, you know that they're going to come in. Blah, 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 blah. This is a doctor issue of coming in and telling you what you're doing wrong and what you do need to fix it. Blah, 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 blah. There's the devil. Temptations, whatever you do, could be bad habits, whatever, eating the wrong thing, whatever that is to you, they're going to lecture you and to start over again. So it's not saying the heart monitor won't show anything. It's just going to come with a lecture. Yeah, it's going to come with a big lecture. They're going to come in and saying, Miss Mary, you're being too reckless with your life. And within time, you're going to have a tower moment, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Are you going to let their words get into your head? That's the question, because that's a mindset. All right. Because you're already taking action to get yourself better. All right. There's your Wheel of Fortune. That's reversing. Do not let what they say get in your head. Okay. As a matter of fact, you may want to consider seeing a different doctor. That's a new contract. You have a new outlook on life. And we know how words and thoughts are powerful. Do not let this doctor hinder you by cutting you down and telling you that your choices that you're making are killing you and putting you in the grave. Okay? What does he know? Just saying. All right. But you do have a heart. You take control over what's going on. Speak the words, I am healed. Just expect the lecture. They're going to tell you, quit doing this and quit doing that, but do more of this. I'm like, you don't live with me. Tell me what to do. Fuck off. Oh, sorry. All right, let's move on. Moon. What do cards say about the torture and death? Ooh, we jump subjects. Of Chinese actor Yu Minglong. Sorry if that was disrespectful of a mispronunciation, but I'm redneck. His mom reported as disappeared. Has she been permanently silenced by CCP? Oh, shocker. All right. I don't know who this is, but I don't need to know. Let's take a look. All right. What is is going on? His mama. Well, let me get Mr. Bossy Pants settled here. We're going to handle, let's do the torture and death of the Chinese actor first. What is the story behind this? Because we all know that public information is probably BS. What is with this actor? Curious to know what the story is that they're telling. What is up with this guy? Oh. Wow. Actor's a good guy. CCP did not like it. Okay. He was given a choice. This is making a tough decision. Was he going to do the chromey, drinky? You get me? You know what we're talking about? We all know that this is illegal in China. He chose God. So we applaud him. Now, let's find out about Mama. She tried to protect him. Okay, she's trustworthy. That's the first thing you need to know. That's trying to protect him. There's something about a bribery here. Paying her off. Okay, so the story you're hearing is bullshit. I don't get a passing. I don't think that she has passed away, and I don't think that the bad guys have her. This is just a new journey, but that's a divine card. She's kind of letting the story of her life wrap up. So I'm going to lean more towards good guys witness protection, because there's only a little bit of the CCP left. Yeah, so they're going to let the story of her death play out. Very sad, but it's almost like a stern warning. If you do what they do, we'll get you too. Nah, she started her life over again. Okay. Son has passed. He chose God. He has graduated. And she's in protection. I don't know if that helps, Moon. But they're probably just going to play it off that she just died. She started a new life. There's your base card. That's starting all over again. Okay. All right. Hey, Roman, you're late too. Do you need to go to the principal's office? What you been doing? You been in jail? Sorry, the bail money was a little late. Okay. Lisa, aloha. Will Christopher Wray, former FBI director, be the next arrest? That's kind of what my gut was telling me, but it was kind of a combination between him and Shifty Shift all on the same thing. It's like they're not going to just stick to one, but let's see. Christopher Wray, will he be the next arrest? You'd think so. Trump was coming out saying that the DOJ and all them owe him a lot of money. Well, yeah, they put him through the ringer. Let's see. Christopher Wray be the next to wear metal handcuffs or metal bracelets, whatever you want to call them. Making me dizzy. Sit down. It's not wings. That's the other angels. Okay. In and out, in and out. Ooh. That's the white hat card, and there's judgment. There's a good confirmation there. Okay, let's put the pieces together. He's being watched. He's being watched by the military. I don't know if he's going to be around long enough. This is almost his mindset of maybe I should just exit early by my own hands. Does that make sense? Like we might see the arrest, but there's going to be a refocus. You'll hear him in the news, but it was not really going to come to an ending. There's a bigger arrest. Something else that would make us extremely happy, and that is the head honcho female. I wonder if that's Killary. It's almost like Ray, he's got handlers. You know what I mean? You might hear a little bit, but eh. Oh. Okay. I asked if it was Hillary, and there's your Ace of Swords. Pelosi, that'd be good too. I asked if it was Hillary. I think they're almost. It's interesting you say that, JoJo. I asked, is Pelosi involved with this too? Military's watching her, but yes, there's confirmation. She's in on it too. She's lower than Hillary. You got a lot of moving parts in here, Miss Lisa. You go after one, it's dominoes. It's like one is connected to the other. You'll be able to predict it. I vote to take them all too. Yeah. So you have yes confirming all of these people, but it's like, it's almost, I know, we're all sick of being teased. You hear a little bit and then it goes away and they distract you with a new story. Let's see it through. So they're going to show you how it's all connected. So you're going to see multiple in the news all at one time. They have to show you each little piece and how it's all connected and it's all corrupt. That's their plan. Probably not the answer you wanted, Miss Lisa, but he is in the crosshairs of who they're after, one of many. I know, Roman. Everybody's tired of it. Damn movie. I'm so sick of eating popcorn. All right. Let's refresh our coffees. All right. Miss Colleen, you're our next star. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Freak Show. Okay. Today's my Grandma E's birthday in heaven. Well, happy birthday, Grandma. Does she have a message for me? No, she's partying. Leave her alone. I'm teasing. All right. Let's take a look. It's funny. Miss Lisa, do you know what Wings just showed me? A canary. When it comes to Christopher Ray, you know how low man on totem pole will rat out their balls. He showed me a canary. So they get one in there and they sing like a songbird, and then that person gets in there and sings like a songbird. You know what I mean? This is stepping stone. Yeah. Okay. All right. Grandma E in heaven. Put down the cake and answer Colleen's question. All right. Well, you all remember what HRC said. If I go down, all the Washington goes down with me. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what we want, right? All right, Grandma. Oh, she is partying. She getting her gifts. All right. All right. She is partying. Look. Miss Colleen, honey, you need to start taking better care of yourself and find more balance in your life. Grandma's here to lecture you on her birthday. You've got way too much on your shoulders. Okay. Strategize what you need and what you prioritize in your life. Grandma's lecturing you. You stress over stuff that you don't need to be stressing over. Okay. She is partying. She's having a great time. But she does see what you're going through. She wants you to find more balance, reel in the emotions, and find a focus. It's almost like you're a big ball of wires. You're everywhere. You got too much going on. Right? Don't prioritize cleaning the house. Why is she showing me a dust rag? Stop prioritizing things like that when you could be in a bubble bath. Okay? Every once in a while. Nobody said you had to watch, General Hospital and eat bonbons. But you need to have a little bit more time. It's very important that you party yourself. You relax a little. Okay? The dust will still be there. Right? What's that old joke that goes around? Finding out that we all come from stardust. So don't dust your house. You could be erasing a relative. I'm just saying. Colleen, take care of yourself. Grandma loves you. Grandma's partying. She wants you to do a little bit more of the same. Okay? Pick your battles. Prioritize what's important. Quality time. Start with yourself. Okay? Oh yes, Roman days of our lives, like sands through the hourglass. Joby, how are you, love? Why my mom doesn't want my stepfather to keep in touch with me, even if he wants to. I know she's angry because of whom I married, but this is kind of too much. Fuck off. Sorry. Is this a control thing? Let's see. Or she hiding something. I almost wonder she hiding something, and he might tell you the truth. It's kind of what happened to me growing up. Mom brainwashed me into thinking my dad was the devil, and then I got older and got to know my dad and only realized he was only half the devil. So, Let's see. Why doesn't Mama? There is a huge control issue here. I'm the favorite. Does Mom think she's the queen? You might change your perspective. Yeah. Ooh, she's worried. Ooh. Apparently, the information, she's very worried about the information that comes out. Swords are information. This worries her. Yeah, that you might find out information and kick her to the curb. Oh dear, that her whole world and how it's so pretty, it gonna come crashing down. She has fear. He will take the lead spot as far as favoritism. You're going to see your mom in a new light with new truths. Mama's got some skeletons in the closet, Miss Joby. That's what she's worried about. He's got dirt on her. Joby, seek truth. That's the best advice I could give you. Seek the truth that you want. You could tell them both them. Yeah, fuck off. But it's really up to you. If you want a relationship, that is your choice. You have free will. Don't let anybody manipulate you. Follow your heart. What is your gut telling you? Mom or not, you deserve the truth. Okay? It's the best advice I can give you. Mama was a Rolling Stone. Sing it, Moon. Come on. Oh, Miss Mary's she's letting us know she's about to get Nike. Shower time. I had mine today. Yep. I didn't dry my hair, but oh well. CAT scan today. All right. We send blessings, healing, and don't go to jail, Miss Mary. You have to wear pants. All right. Take care. I love being triggered with songs. It's awesome. Unfortunately, then they get stuck in my head and I can't get them out. So, yeah. You ask Rocco about that because he likes to pick a song like Total Eclipse of My Heart and then it's stuck in my head for 5 days. Yeah. We have history with that. Just saying. Mila, you got the next one, darling. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. You want to be Mila or Mila? It's up to you. It's your name. How does ZM feel about me last Tuesday? Very, very specific. How does ZM feel about me, particularly last Tuesday? Okay. All right. Last Tuesday. I was a little more than a week. I don't think I've ever had somebody ask how someone felt on a specific day in the past. How did this person feel about me on Friday, the 14th of November of 1973? This is weird. We do weird. Let's see. So is my deck of cards. It does not want to work. All right. There's not good energy around here. This felt trapped, felt stuck, kind of waiting. You kind of were exhausting to him. I hope you don't come. I don't tickle people's ears and tell them what they want to hear. I will tell you what the cards say. He was a little stressed. He kind of wanted to say something to you. You need to reel in the emotions. Okay. You're too invested in somebody that's just not ready for it. But this person, ZM, is very good about smoke and mirrors because they're trying to be kind and not hurt anyone's feelings. Okay. Set boundaries for yourself. If you are gauging someone and how they respond to you, you've got to learn to read the signs and not get them mixed up. If they're trying to distance themselves or not engaging in conversation, yeah, back off a little bit, okay? Or not, but that doesn't usually work out very well, okay? Okay. Miss Lisa, will the rain? I almost broke out in a song. Woo. Okay. Will the rain we are having be enough to lift the stage 3 drought restrictions on Maui? Ugh. Let's see. I almost feel that there's weather manipulation here. Who'd have thunk it? Yeah, this is strategic. That's what I kept picking up on. But it's done by the good guys, okay? This is justice being served. This is like overcorrecting damage that the bad guys have done. There's your Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it will reverse it. This is secret mission squirrely stuff. So bad guys cause the drought, good guys come in, fix the drought. Does that make sense? But this is a struggle and this is a battle. You're going to have to wait it out just a little bit. Ugh. Yeah. So here's your solid yes. And this is also to dampen out fires that could be happening because the thieves and liars were trying to actually push more of that. Like, because Maui needs it, right? Ugh. Yeah, this is weather manipulation. Good guys are fighting back as hard as they can, but it's going to take just a few more days of them trying to create some rain to reverse what the bad guys have done. Patience, Miss Lisa. It's the best thing I can tell you. It'll take a little while, but they will reverse it. These people are just evil. Okay. Let's see. Anissa, hello, love. How does my finances look for November? Everybody kind of wants to know that. Let's take a look. Anissa's finances for November. I'm giving it until November 1st. And if my finances don't improve, I'm going to I do what I did last year and put the Christmas sale up and continue the tarot readings. I've backed off, but got to pay the bills. So we'll see come November 1st. And every Christmas, I do buy one, get one free readings. I don't know. I might stick with that or I might change it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Just to be cheaper than what you pay now. Anissa, November finances. How's it looking? As of right now, it's been rough, hasn't it, dear? Ooh. All right. I like this. This is always sweet advice. Okay. So this is a theft of finances here. Secret. It's almost like you've had unexpected expenses, fees, things that you just feel like you're being robbed blind. Don't we all? Prices at the grocery store. I feel like I'm being robbed blind. You've had a rough go of it. This is very disappointing. This is in the past. Currently, are you looking for a new job, starting a new job, prospect for new money, new project? Like, am I going to have to get another job? Is that what you're questioning? Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. According to Spirit, your finances can improve if you take more of a stricter role in what you have. Maybe you've got expenses that you could let go of that are not, what's the word? It's not life or death if you have them. Let's say, just as an example, you have a streaming app. Can you live without it? Yeah, because it doesn't put food on the table. This is setting boundaries. Take a longer look. You've got options of things that you can remove and set boundaries and cut. You may have to dig a little deeper. November advice from the Divine Creator. I will provide for you. I will show you that you will have what you need. In the meantime, okay, so November looks like a new beginning. That's beautiful. There's like you'd be called to something new in your life, making moves financially. But to get through the rest of the month, you need to be a little more strict with yourself. There are things in your life maybe on your way to work, you pick up a $7 cup of coffee at Starbucks. I'm just making an example. Cut those little things out, okay, to make it stretch. November looks better, all right, but you got to get to November 1st, all right? Changes, new beginning, they're positive. They weren't massive, massive changes, but let's see. Let's see what happens, okay? Manifest. What? Oh, you wanted me to show you the base card. I said manifest. He said, and the magician is the base card. Under it is moving out of troubled waters. November looks more positive. But like I said, you got to get there first. Miss Lisa, what do we got? Will the National Guard be in Portland before the weekend? All right. You still worried about Kyle? He's going to be okay. But let's see. I do believe they told Supreme Court ruled that Trump has every right, which we know that he does, to go and be in Portland. I just wish he'd bypass all that crap and declare the Insurrection Act. But there's a reason that I'm not in charge. Just saying. Will the National Guard be in Portland before the weekend? Wings is showing me tear gas. Oh, lovely. Are they raising 9 kinds of hell? Okay. Okay. So the antics are going to elevate. Paid protesters. Because there's your leadership, the King of Pentacles and the Devil and the King of Wands, recklessness. Yeah, it's his fault. Let's blame him. This is follow the money. You know, Soros, all that crap. So they're going to heighten things. It's interesting about the National Guard. This has already been agreed upon. They're there. You just can't see them. Yeah. They're already in place. They're waiting for the green light. Yeah. They're in secret. You just don't know it. They've already moved into place. Here's your strong yes, Miss Lisa. There's your ace. You're waiting for the information to roll out that they're coming in. They're already there. Rest assured. I don't want you to worry about Kyle. He's safe. He's fine. You don't have to wait for the good guys to roll in. They're already there to take action, okay? You had a fire alert last night. Ugh, let's just keep praying for that rain. All right. Where are we at? Oh, let's refresh here. Okay, we're good. Jojo. Jen, can Spirit confirm I was getting downloads before waking up? Images were so fast I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Don't you love it? You know what I compare it to, Jojo? Is like those little flip books. You got to flip them really fast, but it tells a story. That's kind of like it comes in sometimes. Yeah. Well, let's confirm. And then if you want to remember to document, even if you can only remember a couple of little flashes, write down what you do remember, and then ask before you go to sleep tonight or next time you take a nap, whatever, to repeat them and allow you to remember. Don't rush them. They don't like being told what to do, but they will. You're going to get images throughout the day. Write it down. They may not be in order, but once you get all the clues, then go back and put them in order. Yeah, you were heavily. They will repeat. That's good to know. Okay. Another ace. Take action and do what you can. That means, Divine Spirit, that you're going to write it down. You're going to do what you can. And then you're going to ask for them to come. But give it time. All right? Give it time. That's the guy who's always juggling time. It's the infinity sign. Get a different perspective. You may think you can figure out what the downloads are, kind of get a different perspective. The hangman is like looking at it from a different point of view. All right. So be patient as these little downloads come popping back in. Don't wear yourself out. Don't stress like it's some big puzzle that you only have 24 hours to solve or the world will blow up. It's not like that. They'll come back. But yeah, there's your confirmation. All right. Anissa, the team says slow down with the manifest. It depends on what you're manifesting. It just depends. Yep. Jojo, they'll help you understand them. A little here and a little there. All right. Anissa's got the next one. What do I and my yellow dragon do? Her name is Hope. Huh? Let's see if we can translate. What do you and your yellow dragon do? Question mark. Her name is Hope. Let's see if I interpreted that correctly. Okay, you interpreted it. All right. So what do you and your dragon do? What do you and Hope do? Well, let's see. Dragons do different things. That's new. Oh, don't make me sneeze. I don't need it that realistic. You want to hear something crazy, Anissa? I'm curious to know if Anissa, your dragon Hope, who is yellow, is made out of pollen. She makes things grow, hence the name Hope. Yeah, she fertilizes the earth. That's Gaia. That's the flora aspect of it. Wow. So some dragons scorch earth to cleanse and protect. Yours renews after it's been cleansed. Yours comes in, pollinates, and all thing grows anew. That is fascinating. Yeah. Moves out of troubled waters. Your dragon, you and your dragon, Hope, manifest a new world. Wow. Everybody has a job to do. So let's let some cleanse it, protect it. You come in and renew it. That is a beautiful thing. Wing says, if you want further details, I will make you sneeze. And I'm like, no, thank you. Okay. Seriously. Okay. All right. He just does it to laugh at me. All right. Miss Colleen, how are you, honey? Are my sister Chris's health challenges going to get worse? We're going to manifest healing. But let's see what her soul contract says. Moon, you think I do a pretty good Samantha? The nose twitching. All right. I don't know if Darren would appreciate it. That would be hubby. Now, if I could wiggle my nose and make him pumpkin rolls at a moment's notice, he'd be happy. I made him a pumpkin roll the other day. It's his favorite. All right. Colleen's sister, Chris. All right. Now listen, Colleen. Yes, they're going to get worse. almost to the point of the exit. If she has faith, she needs to lean on it. That's Hierophant. It's well aspected, meaning her faith and enlightenment, staying on the positive side, is what's going to assist her. I want to be clear before I say. Okay, now I can put it together. If your sister's mindset and her emotional state can stay in check and on the positive side, okay? Queen of Cups, going within, controlling the emotions. Our emotions can dictate what our body responds to things. If she can hold on the positive side, all right, she can wait. Here's your med bed card to fix and solve the problems. That's a gift. But this is a free will thing. She will get worse, almost scary worse, but her mindset will determine whether she chooses which path she wants to stay or go. It's her choice. Okay. If she's generally a very negative person, illness takes over the body very quickly. All right. I don't like giving anybody bad news. Pray for her, but stay positive for her, encourage her. I don't know if she knows about med beds, but it's a possibility if she can hang in there. Okay. All right. So prayers for your sister Chris and for you, because it's hard on family as well. All right. All right. Miss Renee, could I get a message from Spirit? Do you want a good one or a bad one? Curious. Let's see. Y'all laughing, you peed on yourself. Well, just depends on what kind of day we're having, right? All right. All right. Miss Renee, what do you need to know? Divine Spirit wants to give you a little bit of a heads up, Renee. Here in the near future, you're going to have a visitor. She's like, oh, goody. Should I set out the charcuterie board? No, because it's spiritual. All right. This is an offer, visitor coming, but it's beyond the veil. Somebody in your past that you have lost. Someone that helped guide you in your faith, but this is a divine visit. Dream state. Someone who's been watching you. Okay. That's coming through. This is a portal card. All right. They come back and forth. Don't go to bed with fear. Okay. Don't anticipate, oh God, who's going to come and haunt me? No. This is a visit from a loved one that is from your past. And it's going to be in your dream state. For some reason, a lot of times Spirit doesn't warn us, but apparently you need a warning. Prepare for this person to visit you. Okay. But don't worry about it. But this will be in a dream state, especially if you ask specifically when you go to sleep at night. Okay, I'm ready. Only allow the divine to come and visit me, but I'm ready. So Miss Renee, apparently they needed to yell out, "We're coming." Okay. All right. Renee has the next one. What am I doing when I sleep? Apparently waiting for dead people. No. Anything special or just sleeping? All right, let's take a look. We do all different kinds of things. It depends on what day it is. Oh, niece is planting. Okay, well, that makes sense. Do you like to garden? That makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah. All right. Let's find out what Renee's doing in her sleep. Maybe she's like Batman in a different world. What are you doing? Let's hope it's legal. Strategizing. Yeah. Strategizing. You know what I find interesting, Miss Renee? Aren't you special? Renee, you got a lot of Atlantean in you. This is a reconciliation and trying to bring back that the Atlantean Tartarian secrets, something you guard. All right, so Renee's half mermaid or something. You've got a lot of Atlantean energy, so going back and getting the Akashic records from there, the hidden crystals, power crystals, you hold a lot of this information in stuff that's been taken from us. We've been left out in the cold. It's one of your jobs, your higher self's job, I should say, is to bring this information back to us. You're on a mission. That is a military mission card. You're a protector, you're a guardian of some of the Atlantean Akashic records. Well, why don't you spill the beans, Miss Keeper of Secrets? This is beautiful. You will succeed. I don't think you remember your dreams, but there's a reason for that. Be patient is what they're saying. I also get that this loved one that's going to come back and visit you is going to assist you with this. There's a long history there. All right. Now, y'all can't kidnap Renee and start poking her with a stick and saying, "Tell me the Atlantis secrets." No, it's not going to work. Miss Renee, you do more than sleep. Your physical 3D body, yeah, the meat sack's conked out, but no, you've got a very important job. I've never pulled that for anybody. That's interesting. Miss Renee's special. Okay. All right. Here we go. Sean. It's Sean. Okay. Advice from Spirit for the next couple of weeks. Don't go to jail. And you can't bury your neighbor in your backyard. For entertainment purposes only, we're here to make you laugh. Let's see. How's the Taj Mahal chicken coop? You slap a coat of paint on there and put some cushions and wallpaper. No, just kidding. Next couple of weeks. Oh, gosh. Your neighbor's an asshole. Nope, we're praying for him. Now, be on guard. He's very reckless and very unpredictable. You can almost, you feel like when he's up to no good. This is trust your instinct. Now, do you want to laugh at spirit? Don't take it out on me. Oh, gosh. Brace yourself, Nikki. Make a loving gesture towards him. No, don't make a pass at him and don't grab his ass or anything like that. I'm like, bake him a cookie. You're like, hell no, you done lost your mind. Even though he's a thief and liar, you'd be surprised of how he'd take this gesture. Now, convincing your husband to allow you to do this is another story. It doesn't have to be baking cookies. Maybe it's something you could do from a distance. I don't know what that is. Rack your brain, trust your gut, think of an idea. What could you do to offer kindness to your neighbor, even though he's an asshole? He's unpredictable, but you can actually have the power to change him. Remember, we said he needed prayer and loving gestures because he's had it rough. And now you're thinking, nope, you can fuck off, Jen, because that ain't happening. I'm just reading the cards. Head him off at the pass, kill with kindness. And you're like, oh, kill? Yeah, but no. Kindness is the other part of that, okay? All right. Yeah, let's pray for Sean Smith here. Should be okay. We're praying for patience, kindness, lovingness, okay? All right. Charlene, we're almost done, guys. It's all right. Jen, could we get an energy update for the collective? It would batshit crazy. Oh, not necessarily on financial issues, just the energetic frequency. We're all feeling exhausted, full of headaches. What else? Let's see. Energetic. Bossy pants here. Okay. Where are we energetically? We have good days and bad days, just like everybody else, right? But how are we doing as a group? I haven't got the latest on the Schumann resonance. Has that anyone else? I don't know. I get the feeling that we're holding our own, but we are feeling the heaviness of it. We do have a card that flew out, and that is the moon. It always has to do with moon phases as well and the energy behind it. I don't care if it's fake or real or new or hollow. We're not talking about that. It does have energy, and that affects our energy. So that's the card that flew out. Trust your intuition. I think it's heightened at this time. That's why another reason we are exhausted. But it's not just us. We are holding our own. We are ending a cycle. This is global because we're not just in one little certain neck of the woods here. Globally, we're winning and that we're ending this cycle. All right, and getting ready to start something new. Remember, that's the largest victory card in the whole deck. This is good. We're winning. Now, it depends on who you are and how you're dealing with it. When some are down, the rest of us are up. You asked for a whole collective reading. Just depends. Depends on the choices that you make emotionally and where you choose to be at this time. Because same time we're winning, some people are falling apart. It always seems like when we get off balance a little bit, the other side picks it up. So let's say some of the other nations on the other side are going through a little bit more than what the U.S. is or North America in general. We tend to hold it up. When we go through crap, they hold us up. It's a great balance. Oh, and there it is. We balance each other out. We're doing great. Some are up, some are down. Depends on where you live. Do you choose to look at the positive or do you choose to look at the negative? Those that are in the disappointment and the negative will come out of it by our frequency. We're winning. You have victory cards. So even with a little bit that are sad and depressed and fed up, we're still winning. So that means the frequency are still high enough to hold the line. This is good. Okay. Now, Joe Petrie, don't be taking my ideas. Okay. You don't want to see what's going on in my brain and come some of the gifts that you'd like to give a neighbor. Will be nice. Sort of. All right. Miss Mary. May I get a general read for the next couple of weeks, please, and thank you. Basically, this is Mary's way of asking if she's going to prison. But let's see. Jojo, don't be bragging that you burned your fingerprints off. I'm just saying. But you are correct. If it blows up, you can't get a fingerprint. For entertainment purposes only, we have no way of knowing these things. Miss Mary. Even that she'll watch the replay. So she gets back from her kitty cat scan. Let's see. I think it was Miss Mary who had to go get one. I don't remember. That was 20 minutes ago. Next couple of weeks. We're still rooting for Miss Mary to move. Nah, she's stuck. It has to be a little more strategic. She's got to give it a little more time. Sorry, Miss Mary, you're still stuck. You're kind of in limbo. Nothing's really changing. This is strategy. It takes time. You're still juggling a little bit. Yeah. You're going to almost get to the point, it's almost at the tail end of this 2 weeks, that you have had enough. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. I'm tired of being stuck here. And then just when you think it can't get any worse, ding, 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 something gets your attention. Someone will give you a ringy dingy dingy. Or working with someone in the community. It's a pentacle. So that's good. It all depends on your faith and trusting God. Okay? Sounds like the next couple of weeks for not just Miss Mary, but for the rest of us are this crap's getting old real fast. And then just when we think we can't take it anymore, he gives us a reprieve. Hold on to your faith, guys. All right? I know. Sounds like a broken record, right? All right. So when Mary gets back from her kitty cat scan, doggy scan, hamster scan, whatever she's doing, looking for birds, we wish her well. She'll get that answer. All right. For moi, the sweet sunshiny day. Well, diving into, look at you going on. I got to learn more, Jen. I got to learn more. Well, diving into a C project help balance me financially if I take a sabbatical. All right. All right. Let's see. She wants to dive into a C. Do you make money? Are you taking up like Olympic diving? I know it's a company. I get it. I assume. I have no idea. We'll see if it's a good option for you. Did you figure out how long you want your sabbatical? I know, until J.D. Wentworth comes in, right? Let's see. Is this a good option? Balance you financially. Yeah, actually, it will help you stabilize. It'll help you emotionally set boundaries. This is a good project. This is a good offer. You've actually been called to do this. Something got your attention. This is why you're looking into it. You have two stable cards right in a row. This is realignment and make everything's lined up, stabilized. And the Knight of Pentacles is a stability card. So, yes, you have two confirmations. I like the third one that's on the base card, and that's the Divine Creator. Something's telling you that this is a good deal. There's your Lover's card. That's a good contract. Nine of Pentacles. Independent. Be able to keep your head above water. Yep. 2 thumbs up. All right. Let's see. 6 months. Yeah, I don't know that you'll do it 6 months. Because Wing shows me a calendar and I'm only seeing you doing it a couple of months. Just saying. You don't have to listen to me. It might change next week and they tell you got to do it for 10 years. I don't know. But as of today, it is stable and you are encouraged to do so. Okay. Eva? All right. General message from Spirit. We discussed this. You are crazy. All right. Let's see. Eva's just fed up. So she's technically saying in this message, it better be damn good message because I'm tired. No promises. Let's see. As I'm shuffling for Miss Eva, I'll do a show on Friday. I just have to put the thumbnail thing up. Watch your tongue, Eva. You be nice. Let me explain. There's conflict, argument. You really want to tell someone off just so you can win the argument. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? All right. For the next couple of weeks, it needs to be more about loving gestures, kindness, things you can team up with Nikki. Bake some cookies. All right. You've got to give things more time. Things seem a little stressed out, off balance right now, but if you just let it play out, I almost feel that this is like an X. I just feel X. You can tell me I'm wrong. It's fine. But it's a male energy who also has a strong tongue. And you're like, I'm going to prove him wrong. I'm going to tell him off. Nope. No, you're not. Because you know what it's telling you? You're going to make a loving gesture and gift too. And you're like, no, I'm not. I'm just telling you what Spirit says. We're being tested right now to see how far our patience and buttons can be pushed and whether we can take that animosity and turn it around to do good. For all my people out there, Matthew chapter 5, verse 44. It's one of them that drives me absolutely batshit crazy. Love your enemy. Hard to do. Hard to do. Pray for those who persecute you, give you a hard time. Even if the first few prayers are gritting through your teeth, I love them, I wish them the best. Why you're thinking about throwing the grenade. But I think Spirit's testing us and how much we can handle. Can we turn our egos off long enough, especially to the people that irritate the crap out of us the most? Are we being tested? I would say yes. Dig deep. It doesn't have to be baked cookies. It could be, I don't know, whatever you, I don't know. It depends on the relationship you have with the person. Not cursing them out might be a gift. Watch your tongue. Okay. See, Joe Patri's going to stick with this gift. Okay, I got you. I'm not arguing. But according to Divine Spirit, you can tell that I'm not telling you, there's a difference between messages. Divine Spirit's much different than my message. Mine would have all led with fuck off, but here we go. All right, I saw this one. Sandra came in, so I started. This will be the last one. I will check the coffee page really quick, and then I'm going to let you go. All right, so Pawan has the next coffee question, and then we'll get Sandra's. Is Tia mostly accurate about her current monthly and annual 2026 report on crypto? Wow, that's specific. I like specific. All right. Is Tia mostly accurate? Nobody's ever 100% accurate. I've been wrong once or 100 times. All right. Is Tia mostly accurate about her current monthly and annual 2026 report on crypto? A world I know nothing about. I know I'll have to learn it eventually, but digital world, I don't like it. I'm resisting. She accurate for the most part. What's your gut telling you, Pawan? What is your instinct telling you? Okay. I don't know who Tia is, and I don't know anything about crypto business and what she's told you. But this says you have to make the decision, but she is trustworthy. Queen of Wands is integrity and trustworthy. I don't know if you've been told you're going to see crypto have a crash moment, but then come back out on top and do very, very well. Expect a yo-yo. So when everything goes to crap, hold, don't sell. You'll be made an offer to sell. Do not do it because you'll come out on top and benefit with the treasure chest here. Generational wealth. All right. All right. So when people start making you deals, and they will, think about it long and hard. All right. So don't bail. Hold, because it will recover. Just like stock markets and all that stuff. Just like our precious metals, we saw gold and silver drop today. They'll go back up. Hold. Patient. Patience, grasshopper. All right, let's get to Miss Sandra, and I'll let you go. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Hello. Can I ask who's removing the metal flashing on my roof? Okay. If I told you it was little green Martian men, would you believe me? Let's see. Who is removing metal flashing on your roof? I'm assuming you've eliminated storm damage and all that kind of stuff, right? The devil. Yeah, someone does not like you and is trying to ruin you. Who is this person? Strong female. I'm not saying this woman's climbing up on your roof, but she certainly knows somebody to do it for you very strategically. Who wants to cause you problems? I want you to think about it. They want to heavy burden here. Ooh. Sandra, I don't know what your options are about. No, don't hold grenades while you're doing it. Doing a stakeout. Okay. This is going to take a little bit of time. Have you thought about putting a camera system up, getting the information that you need? Surprise sneak attack to figure this out. There is a dominant woman who wants financial control or something that you have. It has to do with finances, jealous of what you have. There is someone sabotaging your roof. I want you to consider doing something to catch them in the act. Don't put a sign out that says, smile, you're on camera, because they won't do it anymore. If you want to catch them, try to figure out a way. Maybe somebody sits in the creepy white van across the street to take pictures. I don't know. Whatever that means to you. Need to catch them off guard. There's a strong female financial jealousy here. They're so focused on making you ruined that they're strategically paying someone to sabotage your roof. I don't know if that resonates with you, rings a bell. You know who I'm talking about. Maybe do, maybe don't. Think about it. But this suggests be strategic back and catch them in the act. Okay. I don't get, you're probably wondering if it's galactic or something. It is not. I do not get that at all. This is negative energy. Humankind. Someone that doesn't like you. But we love you, and we're glad you came in. All right, guys. That's all she wrote. All right. Y'all behave yourself. Look at Miss Wyletta. You been asleep on Benadryl this whole time? Just asking. All right. That's it, guys. I will see you on Friday. So bring you questions. You can come sober or not, but you can't wear pants. Just saying. That's the rule. All right. All right, guys. Behave yourself. Stay out of jail. I'm out of bail money. All right. Spent the last of it on Roman. All right. He knows I'm joking. I'm here to make you laugh. Because I love you. All right, guys. Until Friday. Love ya. Blessings, blessings.